Welcome to LoveMathStudio. Today we're going to go over fraction part 1. Who am I? I'm Austin from South Korea, and I majored mathematics at the North Carolina State University, and also founder of LoveMathStudio in Texas. And also, I teaching over 14 years for mathematics as a tutor or group study. Math will be very fun because you met me. Let's go. Today, we're going to go over greatest common factor and least common multiple. The GCF stands for what I just said, greatest common factor and least common multiple, LCM, the least common multiple. So let's see what they are. So greatest common factor for number 1, 14 and 42. Let's look it up. 14's factor is what? 1 times what gives 14? 2 times 7. How about 42? 6, 7. And 6 is 2 times 3. So what factors are common in 14 and 12? I mean 42. 27, 27, right? Which is 14 is the greatest common factor of these two numbers. How about the least common multiple? Least common multiple of 14 is 14 and 28, 42, 56, 70, 84. Just multiple of 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And about 42, it's 84. 42 times 3 is 126, etc. So if you see there's common multiples here, how about we have to find the least common multiple, the smallest same number, which is these guys, 42. So least common multiple is 42. However, if you find greatest common factor and least common multiple in this way, it's going to take pretty much forever. So use this Korean method. 14, 42. Upside down division. So when you do this one, try to find the smallest factor they have, or even biggest. However, if you have no idea what to divide, if you see the last number, which is 4 and 2, they are both even numbers, right? Which means it's always divisible by 2. So let's divide by 2, and that is 7, is 21. You do this until you have no common factor except 1. So 7 and 21, what is that? Of course, it's 7. 7 divided by 7 is 1. 21 divided by 7 is 3. So since 1 and 3 have only a factor of 1, so you stop there. And if you multiply these two, what? That is 14, isn't it? That is your greatest common factor. Then how to get least common multiple? You multiply the left over everything. 2 times 7 times 1 times 3, 42. That is your least common multiple up there. Does that make sense? So let me try one more. Number 2, 12 and 18. Well, if you see the factors, 2, 6, 2, 3, 2, 9, 3, 3. They both in common for 2, 3, 2, 3. So your GCF is 6, 12, for the least common multiple, 24, 36. Oh, and 18, 36. So it's 36, isn't it? Our least common multiple, oops, is 36. 36. But as I told you, let's not use this method, but let's do upside down division. What is common factor? 2 and 8, so it's 2, 6, 9, 3, 2, 3. There's no more common factors between 2 and 3. So if you multiply that, our greatest common factor is 6, which is a pair. If you multiply them all, 2, 3, 2, 3 is 6 times 6, which is 36. So try to solve these problems by yourself. Good luck.